Hello, everyone. We're back. Today is Wednesday. This is February the 18th. Aaron and B again, Southern Enterprise School of Arts, where we teach B teaches interpretive dance and ballet and tap. And we also have language arts, which throws me in the mix. And so we teach kids how to do podcasts. And we also teach photography, and we're going to talk about that. Just some little small stuff. So basically what we're going to do in this video, we was going to drop a video Monday, but that was Martin Luther King's Day or something like that. That was a holiday. And so we're going to do a video today, this video for Wednesday. And we're going to do a video on Thursday, which is tomorrow. So we're going to drop 2 videos back to back. Okay, so in this video, we're just going to talk about some snippets of things. And so for those of you who are just joining our school, or shall I say our podcast, the Southern Enterprise School of Arts, it's nonprofit. All our classes are free, which some people can't believe, baby. You know, all our classes are free. It's we always say, you know, we could charge, but we don't. We used to charge a long time ago, right, baby?
I think it was like 50 cents or $2 or something.
$7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but that was years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when we used to use Pastor Turner's. He was on St. Clair. We used to use his facility. He had a facility, they did daycare called Bright Star Kitty Tots. Those of you who know Pastor Turner, Bright Star Kitty Tots are familiar with that. We used his facility. Matter of fact, our kids was training in that facility when we performed at halftime at the Gund Arena.
Yeah.
When LeBron James first started with the Cavaliers. You know, LeBron James, that's when he was skinny and everything, but he was really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we want to do, we just want to talk about a few things about our dance school. The reason why B and I want to do this podcast, because we want to increase awareness about our dance school. Also, we want our YouTube channel to grow so we can get monetization. Then that'll help to increase funding for the school. Okay, I just want to go to this website real quick here. This is our website, Southern Enterprise School of Arts, or the website is called southernenterprise.org. And if you click on donate there at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you can make a donation to our school, and we would greatly appreciate that. What you give keeps the lights on and everything, and it helps fund everything that we buy for the kids and everything, and
like
what we do with both of these snacks and stuff like that, for both of the studios and everything. So one of the things we want to talk about, we're not going to talk about marriage or anything like that. We're gonna save that for another podcast where we'll just do just one podcast on that. But when I wanted to talk about, I got some things here that I wanted to go over with my wife. We're so excited about the people that are joining our organization. Okay, a young lady called me. Her name is Miss Knuckles. Her name is Gloria Knuckles, and she has founded an organization. It's called Keldrick Respite Services. And so now we got some of her kids from her organization are coming to our dance school. And so I think last Saturday and today is Wednesday, so we had about 6 of their kids on Tuesday. And then we had one of them last Saturday because they was coming for the first time last Saturday just to watch everything. And that's when you was intrigued by the girl that came. I think her name was Rose, light-skinned girl and everything. So she was really, really good. And showed very, very good talent. And Gloria found out about us, or shall I say Gloria Knuckles, Miss Knuckles, she found out about us. Again, Gloria Knuckles, she's the one that has the organization called Keldrick Respite Services. And she found out about us from a woman named Bridget Thomas. And so Bridget Thomas works for the government, working with kids, you know, that that went into a little slump in their life, but not too much where they can't be turned around. And so she had one of the girls, Bridget had one of her girls come to our organization. And I think her name was Kamaya. And Kamaya was really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, she was really good. One day we want to show you the video that we had her do. She did an outro on, like when our episodes end, we creating outros that says, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And she knocked a hole in that bad boy.
She did. Like she's done it 100 times before.
And then how did she do with the dance over there next door too?
Yeah.
She did really well with that too. And Kaylin is one of our dancers that's been with us for a long time. And probably when we do the video tomorrow, we're gonna queue up a lot of pictures of our dancers, and we're gonna go through some of those just to give them some praise of, that you'll get a chance to see our dancers. And Kaylin is gonna be one of them because Kaylin is really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, she's a quiet storm. Then all of a sudden she just bam, came out of there and you know, just started. She created a choreography that was out of this world.
She did.
Yeah, so she was really, really good.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, and so how did it go Tuesday though, baby? Tuesday, okay, so yesterday we had a lot of kids. And so was Kaylin working with some of the kids?
Yes.
There was one girl that you were saying that was working, that was either helping you out or you put her on one of the other girls, and she really sharpened her skills.
Yeah. So a lot of people was working with us. We had some, one of the dancers. They helped with playing the music. So kudos for stuff like that, because then I don't have to run across and play the music, then run back, and they know how to do it. And a few people took turns playing the music. So everybody, which excited me, was they worked as a team.
Right.
All the kids worked as a team. And then some actually sat back and watched each other do little short, performances.
Right.
So I felt really blessed because I felt like, that everybody was just excited and working together. And when you get a lot of people like that working together, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. And then over in the corner, because our studio's so big, you had a long table. I think it's like an 8-foot table, and that's where we do the arts and crafts.
Yes.
For some of the little kids.
Exactly. So what happened is, like, we got some a teacher there, like Marlena, to do arts and crafts because she's good at expressing things, and the kids loved it. So they went over there. So the ones that wanted to went over to the arts and crafts, and they did a fantastic job. I want to start hanging their pictures up and even see if I could get a couple of dollars for them. Somebody could buy them. So it was really exciting. We had a lot of things going on that was really exciting. So people weren't stuck doing something they didn't want to do because there was so much to do. They went to different stations.
Right, because the studio is so big next door.
It's really big.
That we have the balancing beams. So one corner we have about 2 balancing beams where they can work on those. And then in the far left corner there's arts and crafts. And then in the middle we have you can bring out the ballet bars if you want to for that. And then just forward of the ballet bars, it's enough room so the teens, Kaylin and them be working on their interpretive dance and stuff like that. Yeah. Then at times you can just move all that out the way and just use it for when everybody's coming together to do a choreography. Yeah. It's real good.
It really was good, and it's like a lot of joy in it, and it's lively, and no one was looked down as if you did better than her or nothing like that. Everything was equal, and they really did a great job. I was excited.
Yeah. And the reason why they equal, baby, and I know you agree to this, is that in our dance school we have the arts and crafts bring together that continuity, that friendship, that bond, and then also when we have snack time. Because sometimes we have pizza, we have surprise pizza and stuff like that. And then we have chips, water, and stuff like that. In this studio, we have a whole shelving where it's all water, and we all keep it all stocked with water and all that good stuff and everything.
So I know when, so pizza usually, when we get the pizza and stuff, the large pizza, that's when they really been working and doing well, and we'll surprise them, get in a couple of things, trays of pizza.
Boxes.
Yeah, and so it was really good. So because one of the persons came up and said, hey, I think this is a pizza day for the kids. I said, I totally agree with you. I said, so let's order this pizza, get it in, and let the dancers know how much we appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so with the Saturday rehearsal, the rehearsal last Saturday, I think that's the one where Rose came and Gloria Knuckles brought Rose, just one dancer, just to see what we had to offer. And Miss Knuckles, she really loved it. And I think her daughter was named Kelly, who's an assistant who works with her. You know, they was both just really impressed with what we have to offer, because we run a nice, well-oiled machine. If it's nothing else, it's organized. You know, I mean, with B's teaching and with my administrative gifts that the Lord has blessed me with, really blessed my wife with that motherly type guidance and choreography and everything. And so we work really, really well together to keep the school afloat, you know. And so we work hard, you know, on our marriage, just not for the health of the school, but that adds value to the school, because with us working on our marriage over the years, it helps keep the school really, really running really well, because it allows us to interact with the kids, you know, to love the kids, to discipline them, but to care for them, and they see the love that we have for them. Yep, and it's just the love that the Lord has placed in our heart for the kids, because at the end of the day, we want to introduce them to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ through the arts.
Yeah, that is one of the main goals, to do that, you know, to express the love of Christ and introduce them to it. And the good thing that I really enjoy is the kids, sometimes the dancers have an opportunity to, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna put this music on, and you guys dance however you want to. Just do anything you want to do, and let's see what you can do and everything. And it turns out to be really nice, where the kids just be dancing, and they enjoy it. And I enjoy it too, because that's why I'm smiling now.
So because of Saturday, what transpired on Saturday and what transpired on this past Tuesday, we had a couple of people that signed up online. So we had a couple of people signed up online. So we had one parent, her daughter's named Amani, and the mom is named Nicole. And then at the end, at the bottom, we asked, how did you hear about the school? She heard about it through the advertisement inside the Euclid building.
That's good.
And so she signed up on the 17th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
And she lives in Euclid. So most of the kids that are in our dance school are in Euclid, because that's our main focus. We take kids, and you live in Solon, you know, Cowga County. If you can drive here, we'll teach you.
Yeah. Even if you fly in, we'll take you, as long as you're willing. You know, we're here. I experienced something really beautiful at the last rehearsal, because one of the girls' mom had got there late with her kids, and the little girl, she had the tutu on, she was ready to dance, and when she found out it was too late to dance, you could just see her little heart in her faces, you know. And then I said, we're not gonna do this. So I took one of the girls, which was, what was her name? I asked her to dance. She's new.
She's new. Was it Rose, the light-skinned girl?
No. So I'm not for sure, so I won't say.
Okay.
So because she's been coming a while, and I asked her, I said, hey, could you work with her, you know, the little girl right here, because she came a little late, it's fine, but we don't want to go back home sad because she didn't dance. And white girl helped that little girl, it was so beautiful.
Right.
And it just made my heart, just go pump. I said, go ahead, John. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is where B and I really tried to really show forth our love to the kids by going the extra mile, as we say in the military. Because even though our class ends at 7 on Tuesdays, the building doesn't close till 9.
Yeah.
And so, B was like, hey, we're going to give you, what is that, the royal carpet treatment or something like that you would normally say, and the white glove treatment. Yeah. And just really, really was really able to make the young girl feel really, really good, because she was distraught.
Yeah, because she was like about maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 5 years old. And I mean, she had a little tutu on, her hair was back in a bun. And I looked at her and I said, and the mom was looking like, please do something. And I said, there's no way we're going to let this little girl with all this beautiful stuff on and looking like so beautiful say, I'm sorry, babe, no, you can't do it. No. I said, hey, if she's willing, we are too. And then she lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And so then one of the other girls that helped her, one of the students, really good student, very, very beautiful. And she helped her. And I mean, she worked with her for an hour, which was really good while we were cleaning up and closing things down. That was nice. That's a success story right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It speaks a lot to Southern Enterprise School of Arts, the dance school. Speaks a lot to my wife's character, her heart that she has for the kids and everything. And so, and that's what it's all about, because they are our next generation. Okay, long after we're gone, they're gonna lay the foundation for what tomorrow will bring, how Euclid is going to thrive, and how they're going to thrive in life and everything. So. So with that said, we had about 2 more applications. We had 3 more applications, And so we had about 3 more people who joined online. So we expect to see them this coming Saturday. And then we had another mom. She signed up. She brought her child yesterday. But she also filled out the application. Mom's name is Blessings. I'm not going to take a chance on trying to pronounce her daughter's name.
Blessing. So Blessing.
But the mom's name is Blessing.
Oh, that's it, Mom.
Blessing.
That's a beautiful name, Mom. That's shout out to the mom.
And then also another mom, she came and she just was inquiring about the dance school, because I think she has either 2 boys and a daughter, and she's going to bring them probably this Saturday, because she was inquiring about it and everything. So so the school is growing, and so as it's growing, B and I are talking through how we are going to, kind of. How we're going to work certain things in the midst of the growth and everything. So we got a plan. And but I wanted to throw this out here. I wanted to show you guys this. This is our old Southern Enterprise registration book, and this is dated 2002, November 17, 2002. This is the show we did. This little. That little flyer, or shall I say I wouldn't call it a poster, but it's a flyer.
Oh, the flyer.
Is the performance we was going to do, but we had did on November 17th, 2002. It's called Wind Beneath My Wings, and it was at Playhouse Square. So we performed at Playhouse Square back in 2002. This is way before Playhouse Square became this beautiful. They really hooked up Playhouse Square now. Yeah. But back in 2002, it was nowhere near that. But we performed there with the kids and everything, and they really, really enjoyed it. And so we have about, we got about, I would say, it's about a 900 to about a 1,000 names in here of all the kids that have come and gone since then. And so we got Joyce, shout out to Joyce. We would call her our assistant, executive assistant extraordinaire, volunteer helper, all the above, food arranger,
take you for the ride.
Take you for a ride and everything. Hang out at our house.
Yeah, she's our everything.
Yeah, she helps out. So shout out to Joyce. She's we use a database called Salesforce. Salesforce is a Fortune 500 company. And so we use that database to input all our names of all our dancers, everybody in there. And so we're getting ready to reach out to our alumni, everybody. And so let's see if we can shout out some names. Like you remember Chauncey?
Yeah.
I think her numbers, her mom's numbers probably don't even work anymore.
Shout out to Chauncey. Chauncey was a very missed still.
Chauncey Cleveland. Yeah. She was with us. She was like this.
Amazing. Yeah, she was an amazing dancer.
That's when we used to do dance, ballet. We used to do modeling too. And remember, you'll talk to me. You'll say before they hit the runway. And boy, they hit that runway.
That runway was just moving.
And her and Kelly.
Yeah. What's the name that came to visit us?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
We did a podcast on her.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Kennedy is in North Carolina or South Carolina, doing really, really well. Graduating this year.
Yes, she is. Beautiful girl turned out to be beautiful in education and just her heart is, she was just, it was just amazing. I was so glad to see her again.
Yeah, it was good to see her.
Her mother and her brother. And they took the time out to come and see us before they left Cleveland to go back.
Yeah, because I don't even think these guys here, this is when Obi Shelton, he came down and played for us at the Playhouse Square. And Obi probably don't even remember this, it was so long ago. And Wayne Dawson came down, he commentated. He'll probably be like, Southern Prize, when? But we keep all these things. We got a lot of stuff that we had done, stuff that we received from the mayors back then during that time. All these, and then I can't think of her. Patrice. This is Patrice right here. Patrice was really, really good.
He was a good dancer too. A shout out to Patrice. If you hear us, call us. All you guys call us. Oh my goodness.
Yep. And then Darius and Deontay. This is Darius and then Deontay. This is Darius right here, and
brothers.
This is Deontay.
They're brothers. And they were amazing. They were
excited. I mean, you taught them the mannequin turn.
Yeah.
And the boys get that runway.
That mannequin turn. They were good guys, good young men, and they loved their mother a lot.
Love their mother a lot.
Yes.
I wonder what they're doing now.
I'm wondering too. So Darius and Deontay, right? If you guys hear this or see this or anybody know them, tell them to call us. Tell us to shout out to us. That would be so special. That was nice.
It was special. It was really nice.
We were blessed to have and still have and do have, just different dancers that are really well-rounded and work really hard and everything like that. Now, so I'm very thankful and try not to, just, I don't know. I don't want to start crying. So you take over.
Yeah, but it was just a joy. So can you reach me that camera there, baby? So again, one of the things we teach photography in this studio. And so we have about 3 of these Canon cameras. And so when I teach photography, I start them off on this one before I introduce them to the Sonys, because the Sonys are a little expensive. These are expensive too, but they're a lot more rugged. And so I take them through the paces with these cameras here. And matter of fact, Gloria Knuckles, who is from Keldrick, I think 2 or 3 of her kids we taught them photography on yesterday, which was Tuesday.
Really?
I'm going to post that. Yeah, I did a podcast on it. Okay. So we're just going to post that. I'm going to see if I can drop that tomorrow or later on tonight or something like that. And also, so we teach them the basics, aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. So we teach them how to use those three things to make your photo shooting go through the roof. Yeah. All right. So can you reach me one of those Bibles, baby? Mm-hmm. So we don't do this for all the kids, but the kids that is over here that do the podcast, the boys, the young girls and young boys that are like 11, 12, 13, I give them all a Bible. The girls, I give them this type of color Bible. And this is an NIV. And then the boys, I give them a Bible. Right now, we got at least three boys that come strong. One is named Zachariah. He's real good. He can be a comedian, he's real good. And then he's friends with two brothers. One is named Darwin, and the other one is named Maxwell. And so Maxwell, he's the artist. He's not into the photography and stuff, but I have a lot of pencils and things of that nature, color pencils and stuff like that, because he loves to draw, and I love to draw when I was coming up. My one of the teachers that impacted my life in junior high school, baby, his name was Mr. Grimsley, David E. Grimsley. I'll never forget him as long as I live. I mean, he taught me more than just drawing.
Shout out to Mr. Grimsley.
Shout out to Mr. Grimsley.
Thank you.
I can't find him to this day. I don't know if he passed on or what.
Well, I hope this video finds him.
But when he taught expressively. When he said he went to Rome and he seen the Sistine Chapel and the Pieta. The Pieta is Mary Holden, is Michelangelo did a marble carving of Mary holding Jesus Christ. And it's really, really beautiful. And so it's called the Pieta. And so I know all these things because Mr. Grimsley, he taught us about Grandma Moses. She was 80 years old when she started painting. Wow. Her paintings are worth millions now.
Oh my goodness.
I could look at a Monet and tell you what a Monet is. Monet, he was this artist, and he painted like in short, quick strokes. So when you looked up close, it still looks beautiful, but when you backed out, then the picture really took its form. Wow. And so all these guys, Renoir, he was a great artist, so, all these artists, these painters back then, I could look at a painting and I could tell you, I could say, hey, that's a Monet, that's a Renoir, that's a Monet, this Grandma Moses. So he was a great teacher, I never forget him, art is the realm, the beauty, and the form. And the artist is one who creates a work of art. That's what he taught us, all that good stuff. So shout out to Mr. Grimsley.
Shout out Mr. Grimsley.
Okay. But these are the Bibles that we give to the boys and to the girls because we want them to know Jesus Christ is their Lord and Savior. Yes. Because that's all that matters in the end. All these things that we're doing, they're nice and wonderful and everything, but we try to use the tools that we have to bring people closer to God. And all our music, okay, none of our music has any profanity in it. When the kids are dancing and they're bringing the music to the table, because some of the kids bring their own music to the table. Yeah. And so they know it can't have no profanity in it, no sexual connotations in it or nothing like that. And the artist has to be somewhat sane, because we're just not going to play anybody, Eminem, Kanye, they can make the best song in the world and have no profanity in it or nothing like that. We still won't play it here. And the reason why I want to allow it to play here, because his character and their lifestyle, their everyday character and lifestyle will gravitate, the kids will gravitate to that when they hear that music. Oh, who's playing that? Then they'll go look at their music, and then it has some raunchy stuff. So we try to, shall I say, set the bar high with music. But most of the times the kids
Yeah.
They pick their own music.
Yeah, we don't fall stray too much. And
they do a really good job.
And they don't either. And that's the blessing. I'm excited for the girls and the guys now because they're going to be performing soon.
And they check each other.
Yeah.
You know, they'll say, oh, Mr. Aaron, the song had a curse word in it, or it had this in it. It'll say some type of slang or lingo that's foreign to me, you know, that the kids will know. You know, and I said, well, what that mean? They said, well, it means dot, 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 dot. And I said, okay, well, we can't play that song, you know. And that's how it goes. So we got a show coming up. We at the 30-minute mark, so we're going to bring this to a close. So we got a show coming up. This is February. This is February, the 19th. I think our next show is either going to be late March, the last Saturday in March, or the first Saturday in April. And it's going to be in the gym.
We'll get them through February first. I said, let's get them through February first.
Yeah, let's get them through February first.
Before we put March on them.
But we got to let them know something.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, so.
And March is out.
Yep. So, okay. So that's it with 30 minutes. We don't want to keep you guys anymore. So we're going to try to drop this sometime today. If not today, early in the morning, we're going to drop this video on Thursday. And then we're going to come back and do another video on Thursday and everything. So until then, see you guys. Love you very much. And take care.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So let me